So I really appreciate, and I appreciate this work is endorsed by the, as it is said, three major organizations, API and Cardiovascular Society of India and the PHFI, the Public Health Foundation of India. And really, I appreciate all your efforts, and my respects to Professor P. Krishnam Raju, the senior cardiologist. He put forth his views very precisely and very strongly. And my respects to Dr. Sri Sridevi, the President Vincars, and my respects to Professor R.M.K. Reddy, President TSI CSI, also very precise and very sharp in his statement, and Professor M.K. Das, President CSI, and Dr. Manjeesh Divaskar, General Secretary API, and my respects to Dr. Lalita, who is actually conducting this program, and my respects to Dr. Joshna, and my respects to Dr. Shiba Takar Sabra, who is going to give vote of thanks, and my respects to each and everyone who got connected in this webinar, and all the women cardiologists and all the women doctors who has been associated with this organization. And as it is said, really the challenge the women are facing, not only during the COVID situation, usually the women ignore their health status. In the prevention and taking care of them, women always ignore their health status and even the family. I always used to say, in a middle class family, if they put a budget for the checking up of a woman or some treatment for women, if there is any scarcity in the budget, first thing will be cut only the women care. So it could be taken in the next month. Then women also, personally, they also don't take care. I always say, when there is a headache or when a child of the family experiences stomach ache, the husband, if he has a headache, they will compel him to go to a neurologist. And if the child is having a stomach ache, they will take the child to the gastroenterologist. So they want super specialist. But if they have some problem, they will finish it with their grocery box in the kitchen. So this type of attitude is really present in most of the women. So taking care of the women, they are not taking care of themselves, and even the society taking care of them, it's always in the back seat. But I really appreciate this organization, the Women Cardiologists Association, so that WINCARS, for taking a special interest on that and coming on a consensus on the scientific statement and all the protocols for women. And cardiology, because cardiologists will be very popular, because most of the hearts are cared by the cardiologists. All the VIPs hearts, whether common man hearts or the VIPs hearts, are taken care by them. So than any other speciality, they are cardiologists are very popular. They used to say, even when I meet a very important person, he takes care of my heart. Other specialists, they don't take care. He take care of my kidneys, they don't tell. He take care of my brain, they don't tell. But he takes care of my heart. See, he's my cardiologist. So cardiologists always have that endorsement. But treating the common man, I should say, when I was studying at Tanjavur Medical College, it's a peripheral village hospital. A cardiologist used to say, the patient will come with MI, myocardial infarction, severe case, and we used to revive the patient. When next day when we go for rounds, the patient will ask whether you are all right. Patient used to say, no, I am suffering with a very big problem. Then the cardiologist used to say, what a very big problem. We have solved a very big problem which you faced yesterday. No, sir, I am unable to go to, I didn't get my motion. I am unable to pass my stools. That is a very big problem I am facing. So they don't understand the biggest problem, myocardial infarction, has been treated. They will be focusing on, they are unable to pass the stools next day. That will be a very big problem for them. So it's very difficult to treat the patients with different mindset, with different social setup, and particularly women. And in this COVID situation, they are physically they are affected, psychologically they are affected. particularly the women workers, the women doctors, the technicians, physically they face the challenges in the hospitals, in the institutions, but psychologically they face it in the houses. We have seen the people, they are not allowing them in the houses. The next house neighbors, they actually they are afraid of seeing them, and then they are prevented them from entering the houses. These are initially in the COVID situation. We saw such situation. Even the family was very much afraid of actually endorsing their duty as a COVID warrior. So psychologically, they are physically they are facing the challenges, and they are facing the psychologically they are facing the challenges, which will have an indirect impact on the health status. So forming a protocol for treating them, it's really a need of the hour. And as it is said, women are not only directly affected, indirectly affected. I have to say the recent incidents in the college which I studied, one of the radiologists, he got admitted, and his wife was a housewife only. And because he came to the hospital and through him, she got affected, both of them got treated, and he escaped the COVID, but she died because of low immunity, and she was just a housewife. So we face such cases also. So it is highly appreciable, so that such protocols are formed for them, so they are taking care of. And I should say the women population, as it is, as all medical people we all know, they are there are some other additional problems they face, and the health setup and the health pattern and the social setup which they won't be able to be hospitalized more. They have to look after the family in spite of their problems, and they cannot be as free as the men patients or doctors professionals, because always their mind not only seeing the profession but seeing the family also, taking care of the family also. So the burden on their both shoulders. So taking all these and particularly women, the frontline warriors, doctors, staff nurse, and even the sanitary workers. And if they are affected, the problem they face with the family, the society, and the profession, and this all actually get unexplainable. So it's treating them with all care, and getting a protocol for them, and taking care of them and focusing on them is highly appreciable. And I appreciate WinCars for taking care of the womenhood. And this COVID situation, we don't know how long we have to travel with this virus. And when things are actually we take care much, and when preventive measures are taken care of, we think that will we get rid of this virus. But getting vaccination as early as possible, and I wish the vaccination should be from India, particularly as first citizen of Telangana. I feel the vaccination should come from Telangana, so that we should serve the mankind, should serve the country, and to serve the nation, internation. And as we have to plan, even when vaccines are introduced, the women workers, the frontline warriors should be preferred, giving them preference should be given to them. And these all should be actually thought of. And I really appreciate all of you for bringing out such a consensus scientific statement on advisory working guidelines and recommendations for the female population in COVID era by WinCars. And I appreciate our Honorable Prime Minister and the central government and the state government for taking care of the COVID patients, and central government particularly in improving the infrastructure in the medical setup. They have introduced more than 22 AIMS, and I should say more than 7 crore tests has been done in India. And when initially there was only one viral lab at Pune, and now thousands of labs has been endorsed to get the investigation, to get the testing done. and now the people are taken care, and the responsibilities with the government as well as with the people. And the people also should protect themselves by wearing masks, by washing hands and maintaining the social distance. And I really appreciate your work, and with all your efforts I feel the women population will be much cared and taken care of, and they are safe in your hands. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, madam, for your nice, clear advice as anticipated. We heard your speeches every time. It is emotional, effective, and information and gives ideas for us how to go forward. Thank you very much. And I request you to go through the scientific statements also, where we made a comments on the healthcare workers, which is not paid attention at any time before, not simply because of the family problems, but because of the menstrual problems, a pregnancy problems also. Thank you very much once again for the all the time you are sparing and giving a real advice. Thank you very much, madam.